Invite Nicky Sevim to come up to the stage, and you all will have had one of Nicky's lunches, and so you'll have a view on that. Nicky has an incredible bio, so if you haven't checked his bio, if I can just have everybody's attention, please. Sorry, just trying to get Nicky on stage and give him the respect of joining. Nicky's bio is on the speaker page, so if you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, please do. And you will have enjoyed one of his lunches today, so you can give him good feedback on that. Nicky, thank you so much for feeding us. 200, and I think that we really appreciate it. Would you please welcome Nicky Sevim?
Thank you. Is this working? So much talk. Without creators, there would be investors. So I started my life with Pierre Cardin. Many years ago, I was the license director. So I traveled the world giving licenses to all types of manufacturing. And we achieved 250 million euros a year just on licensing. After that, I joined Samsonite. I was president of Samsonite International. We built a factory in Belgium, we built a factory in Korea, and we made a big success of the brand Samsonite. Afterwards, I joined Bally of Switzerland because Bally was dying. They were making shoes, and they needed somebody to do something to relaunch it. So I created fashion. And so we supplied the 600 stores of Bally all over the world. After that, I decided I would do something special, and I produced Alcotest, one-use Alcotest, which I started a factory in France, and we sold it, and we still sell about 80 million all over the world, in America also, to French police, Canadian police, Swiss police, and to the stores as well. One day I decided we need to do something about the meals, the food, because no one has got time to cook. We're eating so badly. If you go into a supermarket and you're trying to buy something, it's full of chemicals. You're not eating meals, you're eating chemicals. And I thought we need to do something about it. And so I decided I would work with a French company. Then eventually I worked with an Italian company, an Italian chef. And we wanted to produce the best takeaway meal in the world that doesn't contain preservative, no chemicals, nothing. But we needed to make it last. And it needed to last for at least for a year, for 2 years. No fridge, no refrigerator. Even worse, to produce something that would be self-heating. And to patent self-heating is quasi impossible. I worked 7 years. We spent 7 million euro to divine and to produce a self-heating container. Wow. And 6 years to try to patent it. Eventually we got a world patent all over the world. Uh-huh. So we got everything working, and we needed a machine to actually do that because we need robots. So the robots were produced in Spain by a big company called Savia. Now they are produced in Italy. We moved the entire factory in Perugia in between Rome and Florence, in between. And so from there, we're launching the product all over the world. We have a wonderful team in our factory. We are very serious about making meals. I think Italians are very difficult about meals. If you really want to eat well, come to Italy, you eat very well. So we produce, I believe this is working. So, yeah, this we don't need. Kwik Chef is our brand. Kwik Chef Gourmet is for airlines. So we make food for airline and supermarket. This is the range that we have. In America right now, we are in Amazon, we're in Walmart, 7-Eleven, and we are discussing with Costco. The problem with Costco is volumes. We cannot produce enough. So we realized one thing, that we cannot produce everything in Italy. So therefore we've been in discussion with a financial company called Del Morgan, And they are prepared to give us $60 million to produce a factory in America under one condition, which is not very suitable. They want exclusive rights. So that's not what we would like to do. So we're holding on and see how we can do it, because we cannot produce enough in Italy to produce for the American market. It's impossible. It's just too big. We also are in discussion now with a very nice family, Indian family. They have a factory in Oman. They would like to produce under license a factory in Oman for the Middle East and a factory in India to produce for the Indian market. So at the moment, we also supplying the Greek Coast Guard. We're supplying Tassanopoulos, which is a very big supermarket. We have 600 petrol stations. We have the Red Cross, big customer of us. We supply for Ukraine. Ukraine is a big market, either from ONG or we supply also different from the Red Cross. We supply also Nigeria, Romania. We all over the world really. So what we need to do is to grow. There is no limit to what we can do. This is part of the. We also make gluten-free. We also supply restaurants, bars. Excellent meal, very high quality gluten-free meal. Nobody can make them. This is our self-eating meal, the one which I hope you enjoyed during lunchtime. There you are, thank you. This is a range that we are making. And we are also launching now, next month, a fresh pasta range. We have an agreement with Target in America. They're using Rana and they're using Buitoni. All the pasta that you see there is our own pasta. We make our own pasta. And they said they would like to replace Buitoni, and they've given us the right to supply them. So it's 2,000 points of sales, very big business. So we're busy making the range. It will be called Pasta Umbra. And well, basically that's what we're doing. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. So we have other customers.
The supermarket chains in Europe?
Yes, we have Coop in Italy, we have Carrefour in France. We cannot handle all. Now we're busy now with the UK market, but we need to change some of the formula, like tikka masala, was one of the best-selling items. Yeah. We can do that, but we cannot cope. I'm here because we can't cope. Cool. We just cannot cope.
What about Lidl?
Oh yes, we have Lidl, but Lidl is a price problem. They've given us already an order, but we know that it's very dangerous, so we've kept them aside. We have Lidl, we have Aldi. I supply Lidl, Aldi with Alcotest, because in France, if you sell alcohol, you are compelled, or it's the law, you have to sell the Alcotest by law, which should be all over the world. It's called social responsibility. So we know them very well. The only problem is that they take very small margins, and therefore they will buy huge quality, small margins, and make complication onto the market.
Yeah, food business and
yes.
So we know that.
Yes.
Thank you for lunch today.
No, thank you. It's my pleasure.
I just wanted to ask a bit of a science question.
Yes.
Without you giving too much of your secret formula away.
No problem. It's patented.
Could you kindly share with us a little bit of the science about how the product that we had enjoyed for lunch works?
Okay. The self-eating meal is about between 250 and 300 grams meal that you can actually consume. But the whole content weighs 500 grams. So 200 grams is the heating system. So that's why we always, I don't know if I can go back, we always show the design. You will see on the packaging. I hope I can get there.
I was fascinated how you got the liquid in there, because that's quite difficult to preserve, obviously.
No, the liquid is water.
Well, yes.
It's a water bag. Yes. Can't see. It's a water bag.
Okay.
And the water bag is sealed inside. And under the water bag, there's what we call a percuteur, which is a plastic nail that will break the water. Once the plastic bag is broken, the water will flow and go around the line. Yes. And the line will heat up. That cannot be patented. It's the way we put it all together. And then that will give you the heating reaction. And after about 10 minutes, your meal will be very warm, but the combustion will continue for another 20 minutes. So it's the reverse of microwave. So if somebody calls you and you're eating, take the phone. It doesn't matter, because as you eat, it gets hotter and warmer and warmer and warmer. So it's the future. There is, people have got no more time. So if you're in hospital, if you're in your hotel, we have Cisco who contacted us. They've got 450,000 hotel rooms in America. We told them we can't do anything right now. So.
So how much, Nicky, how much money are you raising? How much to be able to take up the capacity? What is?
We're looking to raise to have a factory in America. So we've been given the offer, but it's not an acceptable one because we will be committed to only one company. So the factory in America will do at least 30 to 40 million.
How big is your organisation now, and what's the growth perspective?
Well, right now we're doing about 50 million. This in 24 we should be reaching 120 million. In 24 this year in Italy. But that's very little to what we can achieve. We can achieve is unlimited.
Edward's got a question too. He's based in Miami. He's an investor out of Miami.
Have you looked into financing? Here, from the other side.
Sorry? Oh, sorry.
Have you looked into financing?
Yes, we looked into finance. Unfortunately, in Italy, finance is very difficult to have. So,
have you looked into financing in US? Because it doesn't sound like to me that is
no,
the best alternative
US
to
will
raise
not
capital
finance
right
Europe. US will finance America. Yes, we've got two offers. One 20 million, which is really okay, and the other one is 60 million.
Well, but you're selling in America.
I'm selling in America, yes.
Okay. And you mentioned some of the large retailers in America.
Retailers.
You can actually monetize your orders.
Yes.
And if you have big volume, I can help you get the money financed without giving up equity.
No, that we have already. That's called factoring.
Not factoring. Factoring is terrible.
Yeah,
Whoever talks to you about factoring, tell them you hate them, right?
That's why we don't do it.
Yeah.
We don't do it.
Yeah, it's not factoring.
Well, I mean,
there's something called lockbox. That's a good option. It would be a long-term partner for you. There's three companies that do it. One of them is actually in London. Maybe we should talk, because the reality is there is options out there.
I mean, our market is limited. Really, I was told don't oversell. You did, because you actually sell worth billions of euros.
But I mean, Edward is a good business partner of Viva Investment Partners, and so we work together on that. And he does have some very good financing strategies, and he puts together his own financing solutions. So he's a great person for us to include, Nicky, in terms of thinking through this. Because without giving away equity, if you have an asset which is receivable, you've got customers.
But we don't mind. I mean, we have right now Costco on suspense because they want to place the orders. We cannot just go and do it.
Yeah, that's great.
How long will it take you to build a factory in America? Let's say you get the 60 million.
Wait.
Let's say you get the 60 million tomorrow.
Yes.
How long will it take you to build a factory?
Wait.
How long?
But where?
In US.
If we don't find a building, you mean from if there is a building, if we can walk into a building, 3 months, 4 months.
All right. So then it shouldn't be difficult for you to get finance.
So we do that follow-up at 7 o'clock over a glass of wine. Reza has a question? Did I see? No, I thought I saw it. Any
And then I'll cook this after that.
Pleasure.
Any other questions for Nicky? Did everybody enjoy the lunch? I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank you.
and you can see the product innovation as well. I mean, absolutely fantastic. How many people work at? So what's the relationship between Johnny Food Tech and Kwik Chef?
No, it's the same. Johnny Food Tech is the holding company, and Kwik Chef is just a manufacturing company.
And it's an Italian company.
Yes, both are Italian companies.
Italian company based in Milan.
Sorry.
Based in Milan? No, based between Florence and
They're based in Perugia,
Perugia?
which is
Okay.
in between Rome and Florence.
Okay, all right. And what is the most important thing about the financing solution for you? What is the most important thing that you're looking for in the financier?
Buying machinery.
You want to use the proceeds for the buying the machine?
Only machine, that's all
Okay.
we need. We have the building, we have a very big building, we have we have 3 factories right now.
3 factories.
3 factories next to each other.
And what is the annual revenue? What do you do in
Right now?
2023? The revenue for 2023?
46 million for 2024, 120 million.
So you did 46 million in 2023?
Yes.
Excellent, well done.
Profitable?
Yes, very profitable, 17%.
Wow.
We only work with profits. If it's
Yeah.
not profit, close it down. It's not worth it. You can have the best invention in the world. So,
Excellent.
It's gross margin.
sorry, yes, no, 70% net. Yes.
Excellent.
Wow, net
Excellent.
after tax even?
No.
Pre-tax.
Yes.
Excellent. Any other questions?
How much sugar do you have in it? That's hard.
How much duty?
How much sugar? Because I mean, I personally believe that the first
Zero sugar,
Zero
because
sugar.
whatever sugar comes with if you have a normal pasta, whatever sugar there is in there, that's what it
Right.
is. But we never add sugar. We work, for example, at 99% when you buy a ready-meal meal. If you buy tomato sauce, it's water with powder.
Yeah.
We work with muti. So they make for us, they take a real tomato and they just mash it up and they put it in a special container for us. So we have 100% potato, 100% tomato, 100%. And the same for our pasta. We use flour, Italian flour. A lot of the meals don't use flour. They use something similar to flour. It's all cosmetic, it's all synthetic. What we eat today is really synthetic. I mean, we eat cancer. We really eat cancer.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, we don't realize it, but I mean, that is why our philosophy is to make sure that we give good food. Now we have Delta coming to see us next week.
Yeah.
They're coming from Atlanta. Again, it's the same problem. We are welcoming them. We don't know what to do with them.
We actually know the purchasing director of that. So,
Then he will tell you.
Yeah,
He will tell you that he's coming to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more thing. Obesity causes cancer. We see more and more, and obesity causes, of course, a lot of other heart diseases as well.
Yes.
And I think, personally, we can check in 5 years or 10 years. I think the next class actions to industry will be the food industry, because they lure every consumer to put a lot of sugar, and most people don't know that fructose and dextrose, etc., are sugars. And I think that will be the next one out.
The best-selling meal in the US is mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And if you look at mac and cheese, what's inside the mac and cheese,
President, can you give it to us?
and that's the best-selling meat. It's the
That's why I
best-selling
asked
meat.
about the sugar.
Yeah. No, we don't use sugar. We don't use anything.
And few people know that sugar is as addictive as cocaine, more addictive.
It's more dangerous.
Right, yeah.
It's more dangerous.
Can you repeat that, Reza?
So,
What is the ambition? Imagine you have all the money in the world. Where do you see it go 5 years from now?
to feed as many people as we can. I'm not mercenary. I'm not looking for money for me. It's an ambition that I have. Is to create an industry to feed the people in the world. We have one order now, which we have from Africa, 1 million meals. 1 million meals in the plastic container.
What is the cost of a meal? I mean, not the cost. What does the consumer pay? The price of a meal?
In America,
Yes.
this one will be the microwavable $2.99, $3.99 maximum. So easy, no problem. And he's got to keep it 2 years shelf life, no fridge, no refrigeration.
I mean, look, if you're looking at that, what I see is you need PE or infrastructure fund because they can fund hundreds of millions. That's not the issue. It's just that they want to see where you go. It's not a
But
venture.
we already have all the customers. So-
Let's go real quick, now we got to stay on time. So Martin has a question. Martin, then Killian, and then we got 4 questions here, so let's go.
Sure. I guess I had one, but now it's 2 because you said microwave. So you got some products that are microwave.
Microwavable, yes.
The other one is I'm puzzled about the preservation of something like meatballs.
Okay, we sterilize them. It took us 7 years to study sterilization to make it that it doesn't lose the vitamins and it keeps the good taste. If you eat our meal, it's like somebody cooked it today. And that is the.
Killian, please.
You said that these are all plastic containers. What's your thought on the circular economy piece, and how do you aim to do that?
Sorry,
The circular economy, like how do you make your packaging more sustainable if it's all plastic?
those are recyclable plastic.
Ah, okay.
They are made. Made by. I'll tell you, it's not a secret. I will tell you. It's made by Berry, and Berry is made the plastic only for 2 companies: Kraft for Philadelphia cheese and ours. Nobody else has got this in the world.
Perfect.
Are they BPA free and all that?
Yes,
Perfect.
yes, completely recyclable.
Okay.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be selling.
But you mentioned that they were aluminium.
No, the container inside is aluminium.
How do you recycle them? We are talking about.
You recycle to the aluminium bin depending on which country you are. It's depending.
You
The-
don't have
the-
like
the meal- the
a
meal-
program like Nespresso, like the return.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, one day we should do that. Yes, yes. It's a very good question, and I think it's something to be studied. Yes, yes.
Okay, listen, that we've got to keep going here. Nikki, one, we're going to make your contact details. I know that you can't be with us this evening. I think you said you're not. Are you going to be able?
No.
Okay, but thank you for coming.
No,
Thank you for
everybody.
feeding us. Thank you for feeding us. We do appreciate that. It's fascinating. 46 million. Well done. Well done on the revenue. Well done. Absolutely outstanding.
17% even more.
Yeah, no. Really wonderful to have you with us. Thank you so much. Thank you.